You remember when people were getting other people fired from their jobs because they would misgender them or say something they didn't like? Now those same people are crying on TikTok because they're getting fired from their jobs for publicly supporting a public execution. Man, what goes around comes around.
The more you
fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
I hate when people fucking ask me if I'm okay. Do I fucking look okay? No! Stop asking fucking stupid questions!
I can tell you right now, even if you weren't screaming and crying and recording yourself in the car, just by looking at you, we would also be able to tell that you're not okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, buddy. You're gonna get expelled, dude.
The sad thing about this video is this guy's probably never listened to a Charlie Kirk video or ever listened to him talk, but you know, he decided to follow like a sheep he is. But yeah, good job, you got expelled. Do stupid things, win stupid prizes.
Good news. The nurse at Children's Healthcare Atlanta who said F his kids, F his ancestors, especially the bee who birthed him, has been fired. If you hate white people, you shouldn't be serving the public.
Ask a trans person the gender of their pet, and then ask them how they can tell.
Living in USA. Well, hello there. I am the Kip-Ass Queen of Gumpa TikTok, but you may call me Valina. It is a pleasure to meet you, Gino. Here at home, we actually have 9 cats, 4 dogs, those soon to be 5, 4 birds, and a couple of fish tanks. Yes, yeah. He is my emotional support cat. That's what the Humane Society told us.
Gotcha, bitch.
Or maybe you could be a normal person and you wouldn't have to defend this stupid ideology and just understand biology is what it is. If you believe you're a certain thing, it doesn't make you that thing. Although I do identify as a white woman, I know you see the beard, I know you see the skin color, but I'm telling you right now, I am a white woman because I feel that way, and because of the fact that I feel that way, I am, therefore I feel. Before we get back into the video, if you guys have enjoyed the video thus far, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the bell so that you're notified when a video comes out, and let us get back into the video.
So 4 days ago, I was fired from my job. And I don't want to focus on the she said, they said of it all because it's not important and it's not going to get me my job back. Instead, I want to focus on some of the issues that I have faced as a trans and non-binary person in the workforce. I plan to make more videos discussing the discrimination that I've faced, but in this first video, I just want to clear the air and get these weird-ass conservatives out of my comments. No, I wasn't fired for literally anything related to Charlie Kirk or his death. I didn't even know who that man was until he was shot. So no, I wasn't fired because of Charlie Kirk or because I spoke out against him or anything. So y'all can just drop it and leave me alone. That being said, I don't support literally anything he said or did ever. And I am in no way mourning his death. But anyway, if you are at all interested in my story, give me a follow and stay tuned for more content.
So here we go again with you continuously calling yourself a victim because of the fact that you decided to do something that was stupid. You did that, not us. Now you're facing the consequences of doing something stupid, so you decided to come online as per usual to tell us all that you did something stupid. Now instead of going out to get a job, you're going to continuously embarrass yourself online and do this.
All that matters now is where I go.
It looks like you're going to have to look for a job because you can definitely not do this as your day job.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
This is Justice for Charlie Kirk with an update from Mrs. Thoughts and Prayers, also known as Miss Megan Farina. After about a week of not posting anything after the tremendous backlash that she received, she decides to put this video up. Listen closely.
On Wednesday, September 10th, when Charlie Kirk was shot, I posted a video offering him the same thoughts and prayers that he offered after every child was senselessly gunned down while at school.
I'm sorry, did we watch the same video? Because this is what you actually said.
Thoughts and prayers for Charlie Kirk. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
This is the very definition of zero accountability from people. A simple, I am sorry, I should not have said what I said the way that I said it. And before you begin to whine about this cancel culture, quote unquote, doxing that you're referring to, do not forget that the very party that you stand with invented that tactic. What you didn't realize was that not everyone that would watch that video would smile and wave the way you expected them to. Because thankfully enough, millions of people still have a heart, even if they don't agree. I'm sorry, but the Uno reverse victim card just isn't doing it for you. It's not going to give you the response that you're expecting because people on the right, people even on the left, just want people to have accountability. And throughout that entire video, that was a waste of time, and all everyone heard was boo-hoo me, I did nothing wrong, they're the ones that are doing everything wrong, I did nothing, I am innocent. Just say I'm sorry. Jimmy Kimmel had the exact same opportunity, and he chose not to. And right now, you had the perfect opportunity to humble your ego, to eat your pride, and to just say, I screwed up. I shouldn't have said it the way I said it. It was insensitive. But instead, you chose the lower road. And I truly hope and pray that you have a moment of reflection, because what you did last week and the video you posted today, it just isn't it. And although I find it despicable what you did, my heart truly goes out to you. Nobody, and I mean nobody, should be receiving threats at their life. Nobody should be receiving emails, messages, whatever, people threatening or showing up to their jobs. I do not condone that, and I also do not condone the actions that you've taken. And I hope that God keeps you safe. And for those of you that are still here, smash that follow button for your daily updates. And thank you all so much for your support that you have given me in my bio. We are Charlie Kirk.
2 days ago, I posted a video about how I was fired from my job for not saying that I care about CK's death, and now that video has been removed from TikTok for violating the community guidelines. And it's all related. Like, I feel like a conspiracy theorist, but like the fact that Jimmy Kimmel was just, his show was just paused for comments on CK when that his whole job has been commenting on this stuff. That's what he does. He's like, what do we think the night shows are doing? I also want to show us something else, that in the bigger picture of things, like zoom in, people are being doxxed and fired from their jobs for posting about CK. Zoom out, let's look at this. Informed is such a good resource on Instagram. I actually don't know if they're on TikTok, but a bill has been introduced into Congress to allow Marco Rubio to revoke the passports of U.S. citizens for free speech, such as support for Palestine. And the thing about this is the vagueness is the point. As vague as it can be is as broad as it will reach. Like, That's really the point. And so when we see stuff like this, like, how was a video of me talking about my experience? I wasn't even talking about my opinions on CK in that video, just my experience for talking about my opinions, and that was, it had 100,000 likes and it was taken down. This is turning out to be more of a mess than I thought it originally would be, so I've created a GoFundMe, and if you have the means and the desire, please donate. If you don't, I would ask you to please donate your time to a local cause that's important to you.
So once again, you decided to say something stupid and you suffered the consequences of saying something stupid, and now here you are online begging people to send you money for saying something stupid. Wow.
This Charlie Kirk memorial is indistinguishable from a Nazi rally. Yeah, a grieving wife forgiving the killer that assassinated her husband is a Nazi rally. Charlie was the best of America. He represented everything the founding fathers foresaw for our country when they founded it in 1776. It's this dishonest rhetoric that's been going on for years as to why Charlie is now in the grave. And it's the same rhetoric that's convincing young radical people on your side that any straight white man that espouses Christian values is also a Nazi. Nazis don't invite their political opponents to a microphone to open up a dialogue about their differences of opinion. They just execute them. And it seems like there's only one side that's executing people because they don't agree with their opinion. Uh-oh.
I'll be damned if I see another person that got fired from their job for celebrating Charlie Kirk's death come and bitch about the fact that they lost their job, as if Charlie Kirk didn't lose his life for his opinion. Are we for real? Losing your job is nothing compared to what Charlie lost. Lose your pig meat. What I really want you to see is the fact that you don't think you should lose your job over the opinions that you have. Spit it out! Yet you think it's okay for Charlie to die over the opinions he had. What? You people are living contradictions. You can always get a better job. You can always fix yourself, heal yourself, change your opinion, do whatever because you're alive. You are spitting. There's no more mistakes Charlie Kirk can make. He can't change his mind on any opinions that you might have thought he was wrong about because his life was ended. All of y'all were saying, oh my God, it's karma, that's why he got shot. You don't think you accumulated any bad karma after you celebrated someone dying? Y'all are tweaking. Hopefully the love of Jesus Christ heals that heart of yours.
Yeah, so basically they've just shown us all again how stupid they truly are, and it just shows us all why they look the way they look, why they wear their diaper masks on their face, because they were complaining because of the fact that they got fired for words while not understanding that someone got killed over words, and these words he got killed over, they were celebrating for it. Yet here they are all coming online because for some reason they feel the need to record themselves crying in their car due to them being stupid people and finding out the more
you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
I went to OSU
You were walking
for
in the
3
road.
years for criminology. There's no probable cause. This is not the side, this is not the middle of the street. This is, I didn't understand that that was qualified as a sidewalk. Okay. Look at that right now and tell me that in different cities, that right there is qualified as a sidewalk. It's not.
Okay.
That's just blacktop. That's somebody had blacktop. I'm allowed to walk on the side of the road.
Not if there's a sidewalk available.
Great, that's not a sidewalk! That's blacktop!
It's a walking path.
It's a walking path.
Do you have your first name, please?
I don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
If you want to take me in handcuffs, that's fine. I don't have to. I didn't know that was a sidewalk. If y'all are gonna have 3 cop cars pull up on me because I'm walking in the middle of the road, okay. I didn't know it was the middle of the road. I just want to go home. Isn't that nuts? I'm transgender. Go away. Okay. I'm not from here. I'm trying. You put me on the floor. Baller. I didn't do anything wrong. So
you wasted your time doing 3 years to get a degree in criminology, and you still show us all that you're an unintelligent person. Thank you.
Oh, so we're going to protest the Charlie Kirk funeral today because, you know, celebrating the death of him just because we simply disagreed with him wasn't enough, right? Yeah. I'm not even that political, and this isn't even Democrat versus Republican, but liberals, bro, I'm tired of you guys. I'm fucking tired of you guys. I saw a video this morning of them saying how much money they spent on security for the funeral, and the whole comment section was just filled with people complaining that it's a waste of government spending, and I don't even think the government's paying for it. I think it's the Turning Point organization. But yeah, you guys weren't worried when they were, you know, just doling out millions of dollars to illegal immigrants, housing them, giving them whatever they needed. But as you can't even, you know, afford to put food on the table, but, you know, yeah, right. And then they had Elon Musk come in and try and, you know, prevent wasteful spending in the government, and then you guys just called him a Nazi and started putting stickers on your car like 5-year-olds. Like, okay. Oh, but Charlie Kirk was a racist, and he said that he wanted to see people publicly executed. Did you watch anything he put out in full context, or did you just watch the bullshit that somebody clipped on here for 5 seconds? When he was talking about public executions, he was talking about child rapists, bro. It seems as if you're a liberal in 2025, you just have the common sense of a fucking piece of mulch, and I just don't understand where we went wrong to the point where it's like you believe in things, but it's so far-fetched that it's insanity.
All right, the amount of lies I've seen go around about this man is kind of insane. So I'm going to start debunking some of these lies. The first one is that he's homophobic, doesn't like gay people, has a problem with them, or he thinks they should be stoned. All this crazy stuff people have been saying. Watch this interaction.
So I'm going to ask a very respectful question, as respectfully as I can. What does what they do in their private life concern you so much that you have to go up in front of a crowd and...
It is against God. That is
so let me ask
Are you a
question.
Christian or not?
Do we live in a theocracy, yes or no? No, do we live in a theocracy?
You said you're a Christian.
I am a Christian. And do you know what? And guess what? I will say this. Part of being a Christian is appropriately interpreting what the theological says for the individual, but also means to be long-suffering and patient and loving and kind. Jesus Christ talked to all people. Jesus Christ went and did his ministry through Judea and Samaria, and he had dinner with tax collectors, and he had dinner with prostitutes, and he did his ministry in every part of the Mediterranean. What it means to be a Christian, my friend, is to be open-minded but firm in your beliefs, so you can have that belief. But if you say there's something inherently wrong with communicating or associating just because they make different personal decisions than you, then you, sir, are not a conservative. Thanks for being here tonight.
So no, the man was not homophobic. He overall has shown a lot of respect towards people who are gay. But many on the left don't want to acknowledge that. That's not convenient to the narrative that they want to push about this man. They want to spread lies. And then part of them are using that to justify him being murdered. So if you had a bunch of people telling you, hey, he hates gay people, what else are those people lying to you about? What else are they not telling you the truth about? The amount of slander I see coming from people who have no idea what they're talking about is wild. But again, it's not about the truth, it's about the narrative. And they have a narrative to push, and they're going to do their best to push it and trick people into believing what they want them to believe. But we're going to continue to fight that with the truth.
Yeah, these are also the same people who are going around saying that he was saying a racial slur when he was actually calling someone's name, and that person's name was Cheng, and they were saying he was saying something he wasn't. Now, you would think this person who they claim is so evil, they would be able to find countless numbers of videos of him being evil, racist, homophobic, xenophobic, whatever phobia you want to call it, but they have to make up scenarios of this so-called evil person. If he's so evil, why do you have to lie about what he says, lie about what he does, but yet he is just so bad? You should have a lot of videos to show us all how bad he is, but no, you make up things.
When are we gonna understand that it's all the same thing? I had somebody comment on my video the other day saying that Ozempic and these weight loss drugs are trying to exterminate fat people. They want to get rid of us. And somebody commented and said, how dare you use the same language about this that is used about what's happening in the Middle East? It's all the same thing. And that isn't to obviously discount what's happening. It's really bad. Lots of stuff is really bad, and it all comes from the same place. It's all white supremacy. It's all heteronormativity and capitalism. It's all the same thing. Fat phobia is racism. Racism is classism. Classism is racism. The way that the modern world has been created is with capital and control as its guiding principles. So when they're trying to whittle down every single fat person, they're so excited that they found a drug that makes it so we don't exist anymore. And again, not to devalue any of these things, I consider them all very important. If tomorrow they released a drug that said, okay, we cured blackness. If you just take this pill, you can be white. And then the problem will be fixed. The blackness wasn't the problem. The problem was the system that ever made anyone think they needed to be anything other than what they are. It's radical acceptance versus stringent rules. And the only way that you get to live a good life of comfort and privilege is if you submit to us and you change who you are. The genetics you were given aren't good enough. It's all the same thing. I don't like to get like preachy on the internet, or like I try not to have this like smug affect that so many influencers do. And so I hope this doesn't come off that way, but I just want people to understand like the intersectionality of this is all one big problem with the same roots and problems. And the system of oppression, the interwoven systems of oppression, they want us to believe that they're different things. We can't build a coalition to do something about it. And it feels like now is an important time to get straight on that.
Oh, so people wanting you to become more healthy is the same thing as racism. We want you to lose weight so that you can live a longer life, and that is the equivalent of being racist and a Nazi. Yeah, we're going to listen to you for advice, obviously.